Good day to the good people of Britain in the year of 1952. This is a public service announcement for the BBC. Today we're going to be talking to you about the use of aluminium in the transmission of electricity. I have Boffin in the studio with me today and will be helping me to convey the utmost importance of this particularly useful material and its properties. So, Mr. Boffin, could you explain to the general public what aluminium is?
I very certainly could. Aluminium is a metal found in a mineral called bauxite. It is a very light metal, weighing a third of good old-fashioned iron. This makes it very useful for making things lighter, such as the new Austin A40. You may be familiar with copper wiring around your house. We use copper because it conducts electricity rather well. But copper is a rather heavy metal, and it is over 3 times as dense as aluminium, and if we use that in our overhead cables, the weight of the copper would cause them to sag greatly. We wouldn't want them getting too close to the ground now. This is where aluminium comes in. Our good friends at the International Aluminium Institute say that aluminium weighs only 1/3 of copper, and 1 kilogram of aluminium can carry twice the electricity of 1 kilogram of copper. Let us see if they are correct. Here I have a 1 meter stretch of copper wire. With 1 centimeter square cross-sectional area, it has a resistivity of 17 nano-ohm meters. That's quite a good conductor. So using the formula R equals rho times L divided by A, we get a resistance of 1.7 pico-ohms. Let's see how much aluminium we need to get the same resistance. Using the formula A equals rho times L divided by R, we get the cross-sectional area of 1.6 centimeters square. That is not much more than copper, and because it is 3 times less dense than copper, it will weigh half as much. Another useful property of aluminium is that it is the 6th most ductile metal, which makes it easy to draw into long wires. That's just what we need. These wires are going to be in the harsh weather for many years to come, and thanks to the aluminium oxide layer that forms on the surface of the cable, it won't corrode like metals such as iron.
Is that all we use aluminium for in the transmission of electricity?
It is most certainly not. In remote areas where trucks have difficulty getting to, we are hoping to soon be able to use helicopters to airlift aluminium transmission pylons. Now we have discussed why it works, back to our host for the economic value of using aluminium.
Well, anyone who has been watching the metal markets over the past year would have noticed that copper is now more expensive than aluminium in weight. That means lighter cables are also much cheaper. They will save your government your tax money to spend on other projects. We hope that this has increased the knowledge of how we use aluminium in today's modern world. Now you can impress your friends next time you go to school or out at your local pub. This has been Nathan Bridges bringing you this week's public service film.